He is love. This week we're looking at aspects of Jesus and how He loves us. In the month of February, the world look at all the external ways of loving one another. But we know the famous love chapter of 1 Corinthians 13. Jesus said, I am love. And if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. So how does Jesus love us that we can love others around us? Today we're going to look at love is patient and see how Jesus was so patient with His disciples. I want to share the story of Jesus' transfiguration found in Matthew chapter 17. Let's read together. After 6 days, Jesus took with Him Peter, James, and John, the brothers of James, and led them up a high mountain by themselves. There He was transfigured before them. His face shone like the sun, and His clothes became as white as the light. Just then there appeared before them Moses and Elijah, talking with Jesus. Peter said to Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, I will put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. While he was speaking, a bright cloud covered them, and a voice from the cloud said, This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him. When the disciples heard this, they fell face down to the ground, terrified. But Jesus came and touched them. Get up, He said. Don't be afraid. When they looked up, they saw no one except Jesus. I love this story because it just shows how Peter didn't read the room. He had no EQ. Here Jesus was having a moment with Moses and Elijah, even hearing Father God come and speak to him. He must have been craving that fellowship with his Father. And yet Peter comes in like a bull in a china shop, wanting to make altars, trying to get Moses ready. And then when God speaks, he is so terrified, he falls flat on the ground. Jesus doesn't get angry. He doesn't get impatient. He just goes and gently touches them and says, Don't be afraid. Jesus was so patient. Even when we have people around us that maybe aren't reading the room, that are interrupting us, that are not behaving like we want them to behave, we can have patience just like Jesus did. Won't you do that today? Remember, love is patient, and He is patient with us, so we can be patient with others. Always remember, you are highly favored and deeply loved.